Oh wow, somebody left their apple juice here. Anybody want some apple juice? I never get that. Why don't you go dump it in the grass, throw your cart away so you don't leave that for somebody else to have to deal with. Never get it. Never get it. What's going on, you bunch of mule milkers? So just coming into Wyoming, the show me state. Show me wind, show me bad weather, show me ice. Tri-State, we used to drive for them. One of our thousands of jobs that we had. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know, it's been, actually it was while we were at Traveloco, so it's been 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. What was his name? Crazy Bags. Somebody sent us a thing of the live feed he was doing one night, and said somebody asked him a question, and he was a guy that, he was a trainer at Prime at the time, and somebody asked a question like, oh, do you ever watch Trucking with Selena? And he's all, no, 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 absolutely not. F them, this, that, whatever. Tell you what, for that guy, wow, the wind just picked up like crazy. They complain about every company they've driven for, and they've driven for 1,000 companies. For a guy that had X amount of jobs a year for the past few years, blah, blah, blah. You know, he's just ripping us upside down, telling us the problem is us. It's not trucking. The problem is us. That, you know, we need to look in the mirror, all this kind of stuff. I remember about that though, he was just tearing us a new one like crazy. So we made a little rebuttal video to it, and then, you know, and he apologized to us and all kinds of stuff or whatever. Yeah, whatever. I don't care what other people think of us, you know. It's like we're doing what we need to do to get where we got to go, and we're still doing it. I know Crazy Bags, sometime after that, I guess he had some chick in the truck with him. He's a married guy too, and I guess this was these stories that unfolded of what we heard, because a couple of years back I was like, yeah, whatever happened to that guy? And that he had some chick in the truck he was training, I guess, or something, but they got involved, or in the famous words of Jada Pinkett Smith, that they had an entanglement. And so I guess then they had a falling out, and Prime fired both of them, I guess, and then he scurried back home to his wife, I guess. That's the way it got told to us, that he ran back home to his wife though to apologize, and from there he was doing, like, I guess he wasn't trucking anymore, he was doing Uber Eats, I guess, or something, DoorDash or something like that, and doing video game streaming and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, alright, I mean, whatever your hustle's got to be, I guess. Whatever, dude. What was that thing about, you know, people who throw stones shouldn't live in glass houses? I guess. I don't know. Guess I'm still out here plugging away. Other people do video game reactions, I guess, or whatever. I mean, video game streaming, if you got a, I know for sure if you got a base, you know, you got subs or whatever, and you're on Twitch and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you can do really good with it. Just a lot better than you can making trucking videos a lot of the time. I mean, look at guys like PewDiePie and whatever that built all that over years of becoming the biggest YouTubers in the world for doing video games. So yeah, I don't see any trucking YouTube channels with millions of subs and they're making shit tons of money. If you're making shit tons of money, I wouldn't be in trucking. But then, would you have a YouTube channel because you're not in trucking anymore? I don't know. Go figure. I don't know. So we're in Wyoming now. Going to be coming up on the port of entry here in a little while, just before Cheyenne. That we'll see if I get pulled in, because a lot of times they pull all trucks in all day to do paper checks on them. And funny thing about this truck, because it's a Ryder lease truck, Ryder this year has had a backlog on their IFTA filings. It's been filed, but we haven't gotten the stickers or the permit back yet. It's got an Indiana plate on it. I don't know if IFTA is through Indiana also, because Ryder registers trucks all over the country with different plates. So, but my truck does not have an IFTA sticker on it, and it doesn't have a current IFTA permit. So if I get pulled into a scale, they'll make me pay the day permit for IFTA to get through the state, which I got popped in Oklahoma at the El Reno scales when I was heading for back to Lubbock one time. This happened like, shoot, over a month ago in Oklahoma, and it was 120 bucks, and then I got to get, they send it back to Ryder. Ryder reimburses it, I guess, because it's on them, because it's a Ryder lease truck. We don't take care of that. Our company has our current IFTA, but because it's a Ryder lease truck, it's on them. So I'm out here running around with no current IFTA right now. So we'll see what happens. Now I got DriveWise on the tablet. That's like pre-pass, and I've come through Wyoming, coming westbound over in what was it, Evanston, and I got the green light. I got the bypass before, so it all worked out. But shit happened. But yeah, see if I get the wave, or if I get pulled in, see what happens. Might be having to pay a little permit fee. Now, the last time I got pulled in these scales on the westbound side, I went in there and there was this older guy, probably like 60 years old. What a old curmudgeon, man. I went in there, hi, how are you, blah, blah, blah. And he says, you were overweight. And I said, I was? Because I scaled my load and everything, and it wasn't overweight. They had me screwed up for another dude. They're gonna write me up for all kinds of stuff, and he just went off on me, and how dare I, and all the stuff that I was trying to deny anything or whatever. He's gonna make me have a real hard day. And another officer had to come over and explain, no, he's this guy. Oh, okay. And then it was just a paper check, but he was like ready to ruin my life. I was like, yeah, dude, what are you so personal about? Some of these DOT offers, man, I mean, you gotta admit, some of them got that little potato chip on their chest, a little badge. They got a big ass chip on their shoulder and a God complex sometimes, and they think they'll just, you know, they got the right to screw with you or something. I don't know. I don't see what the need for that is, but you know, you're a man, I'm a man. We're just out here doing our shit. You got a job to do, I got a job to do, let's work it out. Getting all personal and hardcore on me, I was like, wow, dude. Even if he had the right guy. Now, the guy that was supposed to go in that was overweight, he actually took off. So, situation where they flag his truck, so the next time he comes through, they haul him in again. But I don't know. But scales are coming up in a little bit. See what happens. Hopefully I get the bypass. Just keep on scooting. Then Utah, as far as I remember, is non-drive-wise. So if they're open, I'll get pulled into that scale. And then Idaho, I'll have Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. And coming all the way back out. So might be getting nailed a whole bunch of times for this stupid thing, because they keep trying to get a hold of Ryder to get the proper IFTA stuff worked out, and Ryder has nothing to say. They're like, oh, I don't know. So, and then if I get popped, I paid it with my credit card last time, but this time, screw that. I'm not wasting my own money for this stuff, because they'll just give me a EFS check code, just like a com check, and I can pay it. So, and then they'll take it at the company and go after Ryder to reimburse it. So, works for me. It's just the pain of getting hauled in, having to stand around for a little bit, trying to get a code, trying to do this, trying to do that. You know how it goes. Oh man, stopped off in Ogallala at the TA, got fuel, and I noticed it's been a while since I've stopped at that exit, because we used to go to that TA while we were at Landstar, and the Sapp brothers there too used to have good fuel prices for us back when we were doing FedEx. So we went there like daily just about while we were running all that, and but they opened up, I don't know what it used to be, but on the south side, just behind or south of the what is it, Fat Dogs truck stop right across the street from the TA, just on the other side of Fat Dogs there's a new taco shop called I think it was Leon's. Anyway, it starts with the L. But just taco shop. If you've been to taco shops, California, Nevada, you know, Arizona, anything like that, it was a regular style taco shop. Street tacos, carne asada, you know, stuff like that. I got a carne asada burrito. It was good. Of course, now fart my ass off. It's hot, steamy, wet and dreamy. Smells like a Tijuana tire fire. It's like a Tijuana tire fire, and helicopters are coming over and dropping buckets of hot baby shit on it. Let that sink in for a minute. So that's how my day's going. I love it. You just can't pass it up though, man. When you see a good taco shop, you gotta go. Compared to eating fast food, you know, it's like, oh, I'd rather go get some carne asada with a little guacamole on it, a little rojo chili on it. Give it a little gut burn going on. So, Wyoming, make it over to Rawlins today. Corinne tomorrow. Be set up for my appointment. So, good times. Come back in a bit.